Julie Andrews is one of the most loved and respected actresses in the history of film, theater, and music. She is famous for her beautiful singing voice, her warm personality, and her unforgettable roles in classic movies like Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. For more than 70 decades, Julie Andrews has inspired people of all ages with her talent, kindness, and dedication to her art. Her life story is one of hard work, success, challenges, and great achievement. Julie Andrews was born on October 1st in 1935 in Walton-on-Thames in Surrey, in England. Her birth name was Julia Elizabeth Wells. Her parents were Barbara Ward and Edward Charles Wells. When Julie was very young, her parents divorced, and her mother later married Ted Andrews. Julie took her stepfather's last name and became known as Julie Andrews. Julie grew up during a difficult time in history. The Second World War affected many families in England, including hers. Life was not always easy, but music became an important part of Julie's childhood. Her mother and stepfather both worked in entertainment, and they noticed Julie's special talent at a very young age. Julie had an extraordinary singing voice. Even as a child, she could sing very high notes with great control. Her voice was clear, strong, and beautiful. Realizing her gift, her family made sure she received proper musical training. Julie studied singing with Madame Lillian Styles Allen, a famous vocal teacher who helped her develop her voice safely and professionally. Julie Andrews began performing in public when she was still a child. During the Second World War, she entertained British soldiers by singing at military events. People were amazed by her voice, especially because she was so young. By the age of 13, she was already performing on radio and stage. In 1952, Julie made her Broadway debut in New York City in the musical The Boyfriend. Although she was still a teenager, critics praised her performance. Her big breakthrough came in 1956 when she starred as Eliza Doolittle in the Broadway production of My Fair Lady. This role made her a star. Julie's performance in My Fair Lady was a huge success. Audiences loved her acting and singing, and critics said she was perfect for the role. The show ran for many years, and Julie became one of the most famous musical theater actresses in the world. Despite her success on Broadway, Julie Andrews has not appeared in movies. In fact, when the film version of My Fair Lady was made in 1964, Julie was not chosen for the role she had made famous on stage. Instead, the role went to Audrey Hepburn. This was a disappointment for Julie, but it did not stop her career. In the same year, Julie was given a chance to star in a new movie by Walt Disney. The film was Mary Poppins, and it would change her life forever. Mary Poppins was released in 1964 and became one of the most popular and beloved movies of all time. Julie Andrews played Mary Poppins, a magical nanny who brings joy and listens to family in London. Her performance was charming, funny, and full of warmth. Julie's singing, acting, and graceful presence made Mary Poppins unforgettable. The movie was a huge success, and Julie Andrews won the Academy Award for Best Actress for her role. It was an incredible achievement, especially since it was her first major film role. After Mary Poppins, Julie Andrews became an international star. She was known not only for her talent, but also for her positive and elegant image. In 1965, Julie Andrews starred in another iconic film, The Sound of Music. She played Maria, a young woman who becomes a governess for a family of 7 children in Austria. The movie featured beautiful songs, stunning scenery, and heartwarming story. The Sound of Music was an enormous success around the world, Songs like Do Re Mi, My Favorite Thing, and Climb Every Mountain became famous everywhere. Julie Andrews' performance was loved by audiences and critics alike. Although she did not win another Oscar for this role, the film became highest-grossing movie of its time. Even today, it remains one of the most popular musical films ever made. After the success of Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music, Julie Andrews became one of Hollywood's biggest stars. She appeared in several films during the late 1960s and 1970s, including the Americanization of Emily, Torn Curtain, Trilogy Modern Mill, and Star. Some of these films were very successful, while others received mixed reviews. As musical films became less popular in the 1970s, Julie's career changed direction. She began taking on more serious and dramatic roles to show her range as an actress. During this time, Julie also focused on more personal life and family. Julie Andrews has been married twice. Her first marriage was to set designer Tony Walton in 1959. They had one daughter together, Emma Walton, who later became an actress and producer. Julie and Tony divorced in 1967, but remained on good terms. In 1969, Julie married a film director, Black Edwards. This marriage lasted until Black's death in 2010. Together, they adopted two children, Amy and Joanna Edwards. Julie often described her family as the most important part of her life. Julie Andrews is known for being private, kind, and down-to-earth. Despite her fame, she has always tried to live a balanced life, focusing on her children and personal happiness. In the late 1990s, Julie Andrews faced one of the most difficult challenges of her life. She developed serious problems with her singing voice due to nodules on her vocal cords. In 1997, she underwent surgery that unfortunately caused permanent damage to her voice. For her singer known worldwide for her voice, this was heartbreaking. Julie could no longer sing as she once had. She later spoke openly about the emotional pain and sadness this caused to her. However, Julie Andrews did not give up. She showed great strength and courage by continuing her career in other ways. After losing her singing voice, Julie Andrews focused on more acting, writing, and voice work. She appeared in films such as The Princess Diaries in 2001 and The Princess Diaries 2, where she played Queen Clarice Rinaldi. These movies introduced her to a new generation of fans. Julie also became a narrator for films and documentaries. Her calm, warm voice was perfect for storytelling. She also worked as a voice actress, most famously as Queen Lillian in the Shrek movie series, as the narrator in Bridgerton. In addition, Julie Andrews became a successful children's book author. She wrote many books for her daughter Emma, focusing on adventure, learning, and imagination. Throughout her long career, Julie Andrews has received many awards and honors, including an Academy Award and Gold Globe Awards, and BAFTA Award, an Emmy Award, and Grammy Awards. She was also made a dam by Queen Elizabeth II in 2000 for her services to the performing arts. This is one of the highest honors in the United Kingdom. Julie Andrews is more than just a famous actress. She is a symbol of elegance, talent, and kindness. Her work has brought joy to millions of people around the world. Her films continue to be watched by families, children, and fans of all ages. Many performers today say they were inspired by Julie Andrews. Her dedication to her craft, her professionalism, and her positive attitude make her a role model in the entertainment industry. Even in her later years, Julie Andrews remains active and respected. She continues to appear in projects, write books, and share her love for storytelling.